At the end of the day, lawmakers can meet with lobbyists and special interest groups all they want, but what matters most to them and what matters most to the governor and to the administrators of SUNY is knowing that what they do in that building affects real students like us. You're real people, and their policy actually affects your living experience, your education, your future, the career you choose. And so coming down here, braving the fierce cold of Albany despite the beautiful day we're having, showing that investment in SUNY is important, telling them that we all stand, whether we go to a four-year institution or a community college, we all stand behind community colleges and funding for community colleges at the 40% level. These are things that are important to stress. Yeah, give it up for community colleges. And not only community colleges, but we also want investment in all of SUNY. We want to make sure that the challenge grants and additional investment in things like student services, programs, professors who make sure that the classes we need to graduate are available. All of these things are extremely important. We know it, and we're meeting with them to make sure that they know it too. Not only that, but the tuition assistance program, TAP. So many New Yorkers utilize TAP and are able to attend, whether it's a private institution or a public institution, are able to attend higher education because of TAP. And so to come out here and say that TAP is not doing enough, that TAP needs to be increased, that we need to bring back graduate TAP, and start talking about part-time TAP, and TAP for students who don't receive it right now, that's extremely important. And having you here talking about your experiences with financial aid is extremely important. Not only because New York needs to invest in TAP, but because at the same time that we need to invest, states around the country and the federal government are cutting back on financial aid. And so at a time when everyone is struggling, to come out here and say, now is the time for New York to invest. Now is the time to say, if you're a New Yorker, we want to keep you in the state. We want to make sure that we're investing in you and making sure that you want to work here and that we're attracting the businesses that you can work for. Whether it's in a STEM field and the 21st century economy, or whether it's in nursing, or teaching, or government, or education, all of these things, or business, finance, all of these things are extremely important, and they're what students are interested in. That's the future. We are the future of this state, and so having all of you here today talking about what's important to your lawmakers, that's what really makes a difference. At the end of the day, if we're not here, then all they see is someone in a suit, someone like me, going into their offices week after week, complaining and nagging about what students around the state want. But without your voices behind me, what I do on a weekly basis is nothing. It's meaningless. Because ultimately, I'm there representing you, telling them what you believe in, what your needs are, what your hopes are, what your aspirations and dreams are. And so I want to thank all of you for making it out here.